Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic on Board Game Geek, bringing you a special unboxing of a new game that probably not many of you have heard about, because I hadn't heard a lot about it, but it is Valerian The Alpha Missions, based on the film, not the graphic novels, but the film by Luc Besson, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, which I thought was actually really good. And what attracted me to this is a review copy from Ultra Pro Entertainment that was sent to me to review. Today, we're going to do a unboxing, and then I will probably do either, at least, depending on how the cooperative portion of this works, I'll either do a overview or a playthrough of this game to show everybody. As I haven't seen much at all in this game, so I don't know if it's good, bad, or indifferent, but I'm going to check it out. First thing we're going to do is unbox it. Now, I do know that the movie's really good, so if this is a story-based game based on the movie, that would be pretty cool. There's a lot of really neat elements in the film. But let's get the shrink off of this and check it out. All right, so here we are. I got the shrink off the box. We're going to first flip it over and read what it says on the back before we get into it. As you can see, the two main characters from Valerian, and the other characters. Really, like I said, if you ever get a chance to see the movie, you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. Anyway, it says Valerian The Alpha Missions, a cooperative board game of action-packed missions based on the Luc Besson movie. Well, that's good. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, a massive city on the brink of chaos, a mysterious dark force, and a small group of highly trained operatives holding the thin line between peace and war. Assemble your team, gear up, and dive into the dark depths of Alpha, the City of a Thousand Planets. The underground is bristling with enemies, and the only way you will escape with your lives is to work together. Valerian The Alpha Missions is a cooperative game, so you'll work with your fellow players to overcome the obstacles and then complete your missions. The game comes with 51 map tiles, that's cool, and over 100 cards, so you'll never fight the same mission twice. That's pretty good. It says 1 game board, 51 tiles, 148 cards, 12 dice, 8 standees, 4 standee bases, 42 cubes, 5 tracker beacons, and 1 rulebook. That's what's in the box. So let's flip it over and open it up. All right, this was designed, by the way, by Ryan Miller, in case you wanted to know. And this is what we get in the box. So here's the rulebook. It doesn't look too hefty. That's good. Shows you all the different components and the player's reference. The board game layout, the layout of the board, pretty clear and easy. Playing the game. Okay, goes through some simple moves, how you move, encounter icons, completing missions, attacking, ending your turn. Okay, so this seems like a really concise rulebook. I like that, and it's got a couple common questions here and how you end the game. Ending the game, your goal is to score 20 mission points and get your whole team back to the airlock before you get captured. Once you do this, the game ends and your team wins. If the enemy gets 20 tracking points, or if any of the mission Alien or Nemesis decks run out of cards, the game ends and your team loses. Okay, makes perfect sense to me. So that's the fundamental basics of it. That is the rulebook. Now let's take a look at the board. I'm going to pull this out right now. Looks like it's pretty big. Wow, guys, that's a pretty big board. It's nice. There's where all the decks go right there. There's a score tracker along the side, and there's obviously you do some tile layout with the numbers and letters in the game, and that's the City of Alpha right there. And I'm going to pull the box over because now that you've got a good look at the board. It's got a good insert, guys. You know how I like my good inserts. These are the tiles. They're individually wrapped, so I'm going to pop them open while I'm talking. Maybe. They're wrapped really well. I probably need my X-Acto knife or something sharp. Hold on. Wow, those are well packed, and these appear to be level 1 tiles, and these are the tiles. There's the airlock. Human battleship hallway. Now these obviously have something to do. I don't know the rules, so it says but something about a yellow cube 1, level 1. There's a yellow cube noted on these. There's not on this one in the hallway. These hallways, I assume you randomize this when it builds your level 1 area. Then you also have, I'll just put these here like so. They do fit, I promise. I do like, oh, they fit snugly too. That's good, because that means that when you're trying to get them or trying to store your game, it won't all slide all over the place. I'm going to cut myself trying to get these open. These are really tightly well-wrapped tiles here. That's interesting, because these could have been on boards, but instead they're put into their separate slots and already pre-punched off the boards, because these are tiles. They're pretty thick. See, these are more level 1 tiles. You got that looks like a victory point type thing, and then of course the yellow cube, which indicates something I'm not sure yet. And then more stuff there. That there's 2 cubes. Oh, and you're getting the level 2s. Okay, so clearly the cubes are help to identify something with the level that you get. Probably something that helps you score the missions or something like that. I don't know. There is a 3rd stack of these, so we're going to pop them open as well. The tiles are really nice. They're coated, so they are not going to go bad on you very quickly. And they're very thick, and like I said, they're coated. They got a nice finish on them, which looks great. Really well done. So components, and I wouldn't expect anything less from Ultra Pro, but the components so far look pretty solid. So let's see. Well, these are level 3 and level 2 cards. Now, see, not all level 2 have the 2 cubes, so there's also 2 victory points. There's a level 2 with 3 victory points. So there's different things. The level 3s do have a lot more on them, I suppose. The throne room, of course, that's going to be level 3. Gaseous land, that sounds like my kid's room. Yeah, so there's that. Those are really good. Again, really good quality tiles. I can't tell if you can see the sheen on them. You probably see a little bit of the glare from my lighting. Here are the standees. Now, these look like they're fairly typical quality. Yeah, they are. There's nothing super special about the quality of them. They're reasonable. They're thick. They won't go bad. It depends on how what kind of standees they put in here. See if I can find those. Uh-oh, where are they? Gotta be in here. There they are. Okay, so they have those flatter ones. So these are better because they don't pinch as much on the standee at the bottom and cause it to ruin the standee. That's good. Okay, so while we're at it, here's the cubes. There's blue and yellow cubes in colors. And there's one red one. I suppose it's a tracker of some kind. Maybe score track. I don't know. But there's cubes, and they're nice ones. There's the clear acrylics, which I like. There's also sets of colored dice. I don't know if the colors have any meaning yet. And then these are those tokens that they referred to, the tracking beacon tokens right there. And then lots and lots of cards. So let's pop open. Now the cards are opening easier than the other ones. I didn't even need anything. That's good. We're going to take a look at these cards and see what is in them. Again, I don't know how to play the game yet, so none of that is relevant. And you know, I'm not a huge fan of unboxings, but I figured since this game, I haven't seen anything on this game out there, really. I thought I'd give it a shot. Okay, well, here's some of the cards. These look like they're called events. City Caught Off Guard. These are all event cards. Probably says in the back, too, I imagine. Nemesis, these are, okay, no. Let's see, are these all Nemesis decks? Okay, so this is the Nemesis deck. This must be the bad stuff that happens. Comes in the form of events and monsters. So you can see that the event deck includes both actual events and Nemesis creatures that you might have to take care of. There's some kind of stats on them, strength, so you probably have to defeat them with the use of some cards, tokens, and abilities, I imagine. And that is that set right there, so I'm just going to pop those right there. There are quite a few decks, but there's 4 full decks of cards in here on top of the tiles. So these look like the player reference decks. So easy this one is to open. Man, these are well packed. Hold on. Okay, it looks like there's some more Nemesis cards here. These are the player action cards. So it says move, collect energy cubes. There we go. Those are energy cubes. Complete a mission objective and attack are the basic actions. And you got the turn sequence, tracking phase, action phase, Nemesis phase. All looks simple. You know, I like simple rules and complex conditions. That's what I like. Okay, this has some gear in it. So aside from these higher level Nemesis cards, which, well, I guess I'll put this with the Nemesis deck. That would make sense. There's also some gear, an AI assistant, and they all seem to be powered or fueled by these energy cubes, energy cannons. It's been nice to see pictures of the actual things. There's so much other good artwork on there. I would imagine the gear should have artwork too. But I don't know how the game plays yet, so this might be critical to why it doesn't. I don't know. But again, these are gear, and they do different things. Add +3 to your attack against enemies you drew this turn. Okay. So those are some of the cards. Again, the back of the card's different. It says gear deck. Let's go to the next one. Oh my gosh, these are painful to open. The decks are really well put together, sealed. This is the alien deck, which I don't know what's different between that and the other decks. So we'll just take a look. There's some aliens. There's a pig Tor. There's a bunch of those guys. Let's see what else. Brahmasaur. Yeah, I remember these guys from the movie. Like I said, very cool movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's worth it. And if this game plays out like the movie, it should be pretty fun. Ignon Cirrus Jr. There's several of him. Reminds me of the orc guy from the Hobbit. And then Kodar Khan, I don't know who, again, I don't know anything about these guys, so we're just going to flip through the cards. You can see the artwork is really good. I've got one more deck that I have to muster through and see if I can get it open. Let's see. A+ for packaging, Ultra Pro. These are amazing. Okay, so these are all the missions. All right, these are all the things that you need to do to win the game. So it says, like, take out the soldier's mission. The level 3 mission says mission is worth +3 mission points if completed in the throne room. So that's pretty interesting. And then, of course, they go all the way up to level 1 missions. You can see this mission is worth +1 mission point if completed in the human battleship green room. So, and some of them are just map areas. You got to get them done. Some of them are specific places. And you have to get 20 points of those to win, apparently. So pretty straightforward, right? And those are the cards. And I love, man, look at all the nice artwork on these. It's great, just taken from the movie, of course. And the one thing I will say is they kept the movie focused on that city, but there was a couple other areas in the movie that were so fascinating. There's one where the planet itself was pretty barren and desolate looking, but there was this alternate dimension that had the ultimate like city for shopping of unique and unusual items that a lot of the beginning story played out, and it was really super cool. One of my favorite parts of the movie. But basically, guys, there you just saw the unboxing of Valerian, and it is, again, a cooperative board game, so we're going to check out more of that. Not going to go over any more details. There's really nothing more to go over. That's the entire game. You just saw it. It looks pretty straightforward, and we're going to see, I'm going to learn the rules, and I think like I said, I'm at least going to do a demo of it or a playthrough. If you are wondering, this is not taking the place of my my Green Horde playthrough, which is happening on my actual game table. This is in my alternate filming space, which might be why there's some more glare on it. I have to move my lighting around a bit. There's a bit of glare. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope that that gave you a little insight into the quality of the components. All very good. Nice bits and pieces for the game. And again, I really like these tiles. They were pre-cut and they're nicely finished. So good job on the quality work there, guys from Ultra Pro. I appreciate, again, them sending me a review copy, and I will actually do some kind of review, playthrough, etc. next. This is just going to be a quick unboxing. So now you've seen it, and there is the board once again of the city of Alpha, which is this. It was massive in the storyline. It was just massive, but again, it was a really neat movie. So this game captures the flavor of that at all. It should be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to check it out and see if I can get it to the table. If you have experienced this game, please let me know. Tell me what you think of it. If you haven't seen it before, let me know about that too. I think I haven't seen a lot of things published about this, so I'll be interested to hear anything you know. Anyway, take care, and I will see you in the next video.